Thanks for joining us today for this overview from the experts at localbizguys.com, your expert partner for all things Google Business Profile.
Okay, let's just get right to it. I want you to think about something. When someone in your neighborhood pulls out their phone and searches for exactly what you do, who pops up first? Is it you? Or are your competitors grabbing that business right out from under you? You've totally seen this before, right? You search for something like, I don't know, pizza near me or plumber open now, and bam, right at the top of Google, there's that little map showing 3 businesses. Well, that is the Google Maps 3-pack. And let me tell you, it's like having a storefront on the busiest street corner on the internet. It is prime real estate.
And getting your business into one of those 3 spots? Oh, it's an absolute game changer. This isn't just about looking good online. We're talking a direct pipeline to more customers. Your phone starts ringing more, your website gets more traffic, and, most importantly, more actual people walk through your front door. Honestly, it's the difference between thriving and being practically invisible.
So, you're probably wondering, okay, how do I get in? How does Google actually choose those top 3 businesses? Well, it's not a lottery, that's for sure. It all comes down to an algorithm. And this algorithm is basically looking at 3 key things to decide who wins.
In fact, I love how the source material for this explainer puts it. It calls these factors the holy trinity of local search rankings. And that's such a perfect way to think about it, because your entire strategy, everything you do, has to be built on these 3 pillars.
And those 3 pillars are relevance, distance, and prominence. Simple words, but they're incredibly powerful. And here's the kicker. You can't just be good at one of them. To get into that 3-pack, you've got to nail all 3 at the same time.
Okay, so what do these actually mean for your business? Let's break it down. Relevance is pretty straightforward. It's how well your business matches the search. Distance is the easy one. How close are you to the person searching? But prominence, now this one is the big one. This is all about your online reputation. It's how much Google trusts you based on things like reviews and mentions of your business across the web. It's your digital street cred.
All right, so now you know the what Google is looking for. But that's just half the battle. Now comes the how. And I've got to be honest with you, this isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's an ongoing effort, a playbook you have to run consistently to prove you're the best choice.
Everything, and I mean everything, starts with your Google Business Profile. Think of it as the foundation of your house online. You have to claim it, you have to verify it, and then you need to fill out every single section. Don't skip anything. The more details you give Google, the better.
But just having a complete profile isn't enough. That's just the starting line. You have to keep it alive. You need to show Google that you're an active, thriving business. That means adding new, high-quality photos all the time and using Google Posts every week to share specials or updates.
Okay, let's talk about something huge. Reviews. They are an absolute powerhouse for your ranking. You need a steady stream of good reviews coming in, for sure. But here's a pro tip. You need to respond to all of them. The good, the bad, all of them. A really thoughtful, helpful response to a negative review can sometimes do more for your business than 10 5-star reviews. It shows potential customers that you actually care.
Now, this next one seems so small, but I promise you, to Google, it is a massive deal. Your name, address, and phone number, we call it your NAP, has to be perfectly, 100% consistent everywhere it appears online. I'm talking down to the last detail. If you use street on your profile, don't use ST somewhere else. That tiny difference can create confusion for the algorithm and totally hurt your credibility.
Okay, deep breath. We've talked about perfecting your profile, constant photo uploads, weekly posts, managing every single review, policing your business info across the entire internet. Does this feel like a lot? Like maybe this is a full-time job in itself?
Well, you're right. It is. To do this correctly, day in and day out, to actually win against your competition, it basically is a full-time job. But here's the best part. It doesn't have to be your job.
There is a much, much smarter way to win. A way that lets you get back to doing what you love, running your business and taking care of your customers, while an expert partner handles all this complicated, time-sucking marketing stuff for you.
And that's where we come in. Here at localbizguys.com, this is literally what we do all day, every day. We take the entire process, managing, optimizing, all of it, completely off your plate. You get the results and the peace of mind, and you can get back to business.
It's a completely hands-off strategy for you. We dive in and do a full optimization of your profile. We're on top of your reviews, responding professionally. We build out your authority online, and we even keep an eye on your competition to make sure you're always one step ahead. And look, we want to give you a head start right now. If you go to localbizguys.com, you can download our free guide, 7 Steps to Getting into the 3-Pack. It's totally free, no strings attached, and it's full of tips you can start using this afternoon.
So really, it all comes down to this. Are you ready to stop watching your competitors get the customers that should be yours? Are you ready to finally dominate your local market? The article and its contents discussed today is linked in the description for you to read. Don't let another customer find your competitor first. Let the pros at localbizguys.com take over your entire Google Business Profile management so you can focus on what you do best. Head over to localbizguys.com right now to grab your free guide, 7 Steps to Getting into the 3-Pack, and book a consultation. Again, that's localbizguys.com.